Do you have problems getting outdriven by your buddies? I've got 4 core exercises that'll help change that. First one's gonna be a medicine ball throw against the wall. Our next exercise is gonna be a plank. So I'm gonna get down on the ground, on the forearms. I'm gonna stabilize in this position. Gonna pull the belly button in towards the spine to make sure my core is engaged and hold that position. The next one's gonna be a side plank. Gonna get on one of the forearms. We're gonna feel this in the obliques. I'm gonna hold that position. And then the last one's gonna be getting a band, and we're gonna work on resisting rotation. So I'm gonna pull this one out in front of me. I'm gonna stabilize. The band is wanting to pull me in towards the machine. I'm just gonna hold against that. Do you ever experience tightness during a round or get sore after you finish playing? I've got some mobility exercises for you to try. First one's gonna be some wrist rotations. I'm gonna rotate around my body. I'm also gonna have my palm go around my body here like this, rotate. Back and forth, I'm gonna go both directions. Okay, the next exercise is gonna be lunge with a twist. This one's gonna get our back ready to rotate. I'm gonna take a lunge and rotate around that leg, both directions. And then we're also gonna add something for our hips. This one's gonna be the 90-90 drill. So you're gonna get on the ground, both legs at a 90-degree angle, and we're just gonna rotate back and forth to get our hips to open up. Add these mobility exercises to your arsenal to help you play better golf.
Problems with 3 putting, hitting too many putts too far or too short. Well, I got a great drill here to work on in the new year. I got 3 different tees set up here, and I have another tee that's set about 3 feet away from the edge of the green. All we're simply trying to do is starting from the very shortest putt, just putt it inside that little zone. If you make it inside, take a step back to the second one. Just keep putting your way inside the zone until you've made all 3. Great little drill to work on to help you with speed control, getting the ball to end up closer to the hole.
If you have a problem sculling or laying the sod over your chip shots, well, I've got a few different tips that are gonna help you overcome these issues. Number one reason why contact is gonna be thin or heavy is due to where the weight is positioned. If our weight gets more back and behind us, we might think that's allowing us to get up and underneath the golf ball, but in reality, it's only causing those issues to be more apparent. Now, the first tip that we're gonna talk about is we have to get the weight more forward on our lead side. I'm keeping about 60% of my weight on my lead leg, and as I turn and feel, this is gonna help the club go down at a more descending angle. Second, how do we instill more confidence in getting the ball closer to the pin? We have to think about the pin as a much larger circle, about an 8 to 10 foot radius, not just the flag itself. So I'm thinking about the club to be closer to about an 8 to 10 foot radius.
Are you having trouble with thin shots, where the bottom of the club is hitting in the middle of the golf ball, not able to find the center of the club face? I've got a couple suggestions for you. When you set up to the golf ball, you want to make sure that your weight is towards the front part of your feet, where your shoe creases. That's where your pressure should be. Your back end out, your chest over. What I see is golfers sitting back on their heels. They're pulling away from the golf ball before the club ever goes in motion. Makes it harder to get back to the golf ball. A thin shot could be the result. Once you get set up and you've got the club in motion, whatever posture you started with, you need to maintain. Your weight's forward, your back end's out, your chest is over the golf ball. At some point in the golf swing, someone that's hitting it thin could invariably be losing their posture, moving away from the golf ball, raising up, back end in, weight back on their heels, and it only takes a little bit. Remember, you're going from here to here. It's about a ½ an inch, so it doesn't take much to catch it thin. Are you having trouble consistently finding the fairway? I got a couple suggestions for you. It's really important to be able to visualize the shot that you want to hit. Whenever you hit a good tee shot, watch it and see it land and remember what it looked like, what it felt like, what it sounded like. And so if I'm standing back here and I have the fairway with water left and trees right, I want to picture that last good tee shot that I've hit. The second suggestion, if you have a tendency to miss to the right, that's fine. Embrace that. Know that that involves you swinging a little bit to the left of the target with the face open, but stand over on the right side of the tee box and aim back to the left so you have 40 yards to shoot at instead of just 20. If you're someone that draws the golf ball, make sure you're swinging to the right with the face closing, but get on the left side of the tee box so you have the whole fairway to shoot at. The last suggestion would be stick your finish. It's really important to be able to swing in balance, and sticking your finish means what you did just before it is the most important part of the swing, and that's impact.